Bernard Hopkins has never been knocked out. Can Sergey the Crusher Kovalev rewrite history?
That's what makes Sergey Kovalev special.
Hopkins Kovalev live Sunday, November 9 on Main Event, Channel 518.
Yes, not long to go now until one of the most anticipated fights of 2014. Paul Upham joins me. Good to see you, Paul.
Great to be here.
I tell you what, it certainly promises to be one of the more intriguing fights we've seen in a long time.
Well, it's history in the making. Bernard Hopkins, the middleweight undisputed world champion, the light heavyweight undisputed world champion, at 49, the oldest man ever to win a world title, to unify a world title. We're not just talking boxing here. In all sports, he's got to be the oldest of any physical sport. He's amazing. He's doing things that no one in the history of sport has ever done before, and that's why he's changed his handle now. He's now the alien, because he says he's not of this world. No human can do. The executioner. He was the executioner before, but now he's the alien because nobody else can do what he's done. Amazing. Started at the age of 23, 49 years of age, 35 world title fights. Those world title defences, 20 as a record at middleweight, and 26 years fighting. He's incredible. He's 6 years older than me, and he is amazing. 1988 was his first world title.
Yeah, it is incredible to think that he is just 2 months shy of his 50th birthday. If he loses, which I know you don't think is going to happen, will he hang up the gloves?
I think he wants to win at 50. He turns 50 in February. So his next fight next year would be as a 50-year-old, and no one's ever done that before, and I don't think anyone will ever do that again. He wants that record. He hasn't given any indication he's going to retire. And look, his dedication to his fitness, he's always stayed in shape. The skills, he has forgotten more skills than Sergey Kovalev has ever known, and I think that's what's going to be the turning point in this fight. That Kovalev's never gone 8 rounds, and Hopkins is going to show him things he's never seen before.
Yeah, this is a really good chance to see if Kovalev will live up to the hype. Will he prove his critics wrong? Well,
we saw him in his last fight against the Aussie Blake Caparello, and he knocked him out in 2 rounds. He's got a huge punch, great knockout power, and no one really wants to fight him. And Hopkins was the first person to put his hand up and said, I'll take this fight straight away. He's always wanted to do things that no one else has done before, but he's never been 8 rounds. That's the most he's ever fought, and Hopkins is going to love that. He's just going to show him all those angles and skills early on, stay away from that knockout punch, and then he's going to take him into deep water in those end rounds, and he'll win on points. I've got no doubt. Hopkins will win this fight on points. If you want to see a legend, watch this fight tomorrow, Main Event or Fox Sports pay-per-view, because he is a one-of-a-kind Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic fight. Plenty also happening on Main Event on Wednesday. Back home, well, it's been said that a man fighting for his career is perhaps the most dangerous man on earth. Should Rabchenko be cautious of Mundine, do you think?
Well, you are right. Anthony Mundine is fighting for his career. A loss here, and it's the end. He said he was going to retire, and he's fighting another power puncher, Rabchenko. 25 wins, 18 knockouts. He is very dangerous. And we saw Anthony Mundine, his last fight was disappointing against Joshua Clottey. He went the distance, but he was down a number of times. And at 39 years of age, Anthony Mundine's got to turn back the clock and show us the old man, show us the moves, show us the skills, because if he stands right in front of Rabchenko, he will be knocked out.
Yeah, could we see that happening? Who are you backing for this one?
If Mundine's not at his best, he will lose, and I'm really worried that if Choc doesn't do the right thing in this fight, he could be hurt badly.
I think Choc might be going down. There's
a lot of pressure on him in this fight because he needs to win. This is the quickest way. If he wins, great win for Mundine. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But he needs to win. Must-win fight for Anthony Mundine.
What are Rabchenko's biggest strengths?
Just his power. He throws a lot of combinations. He punches fast. But Anthony Mundine has always been hard to hit. But he didn't show us against Joshua Clottey in his last fight. He was too straight up. He needs to go that side-to-side movement, all those silky, smooth skills that we've seen from Anthony Mundine over the years. He's got to pull him out of the bag once again at 39. We talk about Hopkins being 49, Anthony Mundine at 39. 35 is normally the cutoff. Anybody who wins big fights over the age of 35 is a truly great fighter, and Mundine needs to pull it out on Wednesday night because he's got everything on the line. If he loses this fight, there's nowhere else to go. It's the end for Anthony Mundine. Must win.
A lot of boxing to look forward to. Paul, thanks very much for coming in. Of course, that fight also is on Main Event. That is Wednesday night, next Wednesday night.